Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome to the first ever episode of Disputed Pods, a podcast hosted by game devs where each member participates by drawing cues from the magic box. None of the guys know or have any clues on what they are about to read.
Oh wait, no, this is for everyone.
Hey, greetings, disputed people. Today, we're jumping into the realm of digital media and what's new in our own laid-back, disputed way. Okay, that is my intro.
Avatar: The Last Airbender live action. The new Avatar live action just came out. Has anyone watched it? And if so, what are your thoughts? What do you think about the live action adaptations in general?
Let's go in here real quick. Okay, I haven't finished the show yet, right? But I watched it. I am like 6 episodes in, and me and Gidao watched it. He finished it, and he will talk on his thing. But here's my thing. I think that show, in a way, was kind of doomed. Damn. Okay, hear me out. No one likes adaptations, especially for shows that are already good. Right? Initially, so the expectation is already too high. So no matter how well they do, it will never reach the expectations that people wanted to reach. One Piece kind of got there, but even then, it's like, if you know One Piece, you know the live action is never going to get there, no matter how much they try. So I feel like that show, bro, they did the best they could with what they had. They made some changes that needed to be made, but it had no chance, bro.
And the PR around it, like towards its release, was really bad. Yeah. Yeah, and then changes to how character arcs are gonna be handled. Also, that was like the major pullback for me. So if I had not read outlets on one character Sokka being changed from how his character develops throughout the show, I think I would have watched it already. I am planning on watching it with my little sister because she's never watched the anime. But if they had not, if the PR had not come out saying Sokka's character had changed like drastically, I think I would have watched it by now.
I watched it, the whole thing, and I do have a few things to say. So obviously going in, right, as you're mentioning that the PR, right, surrounding it was like cold, bruh, you know? So I was mostly interested to see how they would take this challenge, right? Because we all know the dreaded M. Night Shyamalan movie, right? Yeah. I think the movie was just doomed from the get-go because they had so much source material to cover, right? And they did what they did with that movie, and we don't talk about it, right? So I wanted to see how they would take the series approach to it, right? And based on PR, they said they were going to change some stuff in the show, right? And I was like, okay, these are creative decisions, right? And we want to see how they were going to do with them. So firstly, I would say I think the action is really good, right? In terms of like the bending stuff and all of that, it does not look stupid like how the movie did, right? I would say that outright. It was fantastic from start to finish, right? The biggest downside for me was the dialogue itself. Like, you could tell that, okay, you know, there's kids here acting and stuff like that. So it's not really the best, right, in terms of dialogue, but you can sort of see where they're going with this, right? For me, General Iroh was the best actor just through and through. Mm-hmm. From the child actors, I would say Aang and Zuko are probably like the best ones, and then I'll probably have like Azula third, right? I liked some of the creative choices that they made because some of them were like fan servicey, which I won't spoil. And then some of them were like, okay, I see what they're doing here, but I'm not a fan of it, right? Yeah. It's an average show. It's fine, you know? It's fine.
Okay, so I think I'm going to be the weirdo in the room. I generally approach new shows with a fresh lens. Like, even sometimes sequels to a movie that came before. I approach them with a fresh lens, similar to how I enjoyed Boruto, regardless of it's from Naruto, etc. I enjoyed the M. Night Shyamalan Avatar. I did. It was just a movie that immersed me in a world where people are dancing to pull out rocks from the soil. And I was like, that looks cool. These guys are dancing, rocks are coming out of the soil, and people are dying, right? Yeah. I was like, this is fine. I was not looking at it as this thing that should live up to the Avatar, enjoy it as an animated series or whatever. I was just watching a movie. I enjoyed Super Fast as well. I didn't watch it as a parody of Fast and the Furious, right? Same way I enjoyed Boruto. I think I will personally enjoy the show. Because I'm just gonna go into it, be like, oh, this is cool. I'm gonna watch it. I enjoyed Lord of the Rings as well, the Amazon one. Yeah, because I wasn't like, oh, I've seen Frodo and these guys are so cool. Expectations, orcs must look. I was just like, this is a show set in the medieval era. Does it immerse me? Does it put me where I need to be? Does that? I'm enjoying. Yeah, that's me.
All right. Apparently, I'm supposed to say something. So when it comes to Avatar, I'm opposite spectrum when it comes to this, because obviously when you love something, you're not gonna just like turn off your brain, like, okay, this is a new thing, With anime in general, when they make a live action, I can do that because I know that translating anime to live action, it's doomed from the start. You're not gonna create those faces. You're not gonna be able to get those emotions anime can create. But when it came to Avatar, since it's a Western media, also like anime, you're always like tilting between those two things. So when you're watching the live action, you're gonna have expectations. You're gonna be like, hey man, this better be good. Like, just because it's something you loved as a kid, and you're gonna go in there and just, hoping that lives up to the thing that you watched.
True.
And also, you watch it as a kid. Now you're an adult with adult problems. So now it's like another expectation because
I
you
think
loved it
nostalgia
as a
also
kid,
kicks in.
And then, so for me on my side, it's gonna be doomed from the start. So I can't watch it, hoping that it's gonna be great, or I can't say like the bar, is like M. Night Shyamalan, because for me, M. Night Shyamalan was doing his own thing. He's not even.
I was watching cartoons at the time, right? I was probably out in the streets at that time. But I'm trying to think about things that I remember. Mortal Kombat had a movie. Street Fighter, I think people used to tease Street Fighter the movie badly, but I think I enjoyed the Street Fighter movie. I think the Mortal Kombat movie was nice. Yeah. The Turtles were the people that I remember seeing having a live adaptation. I think the initial Turtle movies were wild, but then it got better and better. Now, I don't know if it's one of the questions, but Dune, I read the books and other Dune at the movies coming out. I enjoyed movie one. Everyone's grown up in the time now where everyone's got an opinion, right? And everyone's got an opinion on everything. So every creator now you can't please everyone.
Good transition. Since you mentioned Dune, my question is on Dune. Well, my topic is Dune related. So it goes like this. Dune Part 2 is coming out on the 15th of March. Are we excited? Do you think there will be more than 7 minutes of Zendaya? And how do you feel about Dune Part
1? My wife loves Zendaya and Timothée Chalamet. So I have been seeing so many videos of them on the red carpet, their outfits that they're wearing. I'm seeing pictures every single day of. I think she was wearing the metal suit the other day. And there was a joke that if she farts, the glass will actually steam over. So, look, I said earlier, I've read the books. I read the books years ago. I found them in a flea market in Cape Town, and someone was selling them for like 10 rand each. I was like, you know what? Let me just buy the whole set. It was 10. I think it was like 6, 7 books. That's a deal. It was a great deal. I didn't even know Dune at that point. I'm like, I don't know what made me go and look at the books, but I enjoyed reading them. Then I gave them to my partner last year or the year before, just before the Dune movie. And she loves the director. Come on, what's his name? Denis, yeah. She says it, Denis. She says it all French. So anyway, I enjoyed the first movie. I mean, it was epic, the Dune, the sandworms. So I'm assuming it's going to be epic again. And maybe that's the other thing. They're a great director. Yeah. Right? I mean, my partner would tell me more about what other works he's done, but he's done great work. So I'm excited about it. From the books, I'm excited about whether... I don't think they'll get there, but when Paul Atreides... When Leto becomes a sandworm, I want to see that. But he's not born yet, so it's fine.
Bro!
Spoilers, bro!
I'm done.
Back to
I'm done.
back to back, dude.
So I guess I should go early because I am probably, again, the weirdo in the room. So I haven't watched the first Doom, right? But I know I like immersive, diverse, very different worlds. I love world building. I live for it. And most of the time when I decide to watch a show, which I don't do a lot, is because I'm gravitating towards the world building. And from what I've heard about Dune, the world building sounds out of this world, right? So I am looking forward to watching Dune. I would like to watch it with my girlfriend, most preferably, so that when the second one comes out, then we can go watch that at the cinema. So, yeah.
Isn't it soon? It's the 5th of March, ne? The 7th of March.
It is.
When's it coming out?
Checking out the question again. The 15th.
15th.
Oh,
Yeah, second week of March, I guess.
No, we are there. I'm gonna be there.
Yeah. Stead, wanna go?
yeah.
Oh, no. Okay, let me finish this topic real quick. Denis Villeneuve is amazing. He is one of my favorite directors. I watched Blade Runner as well. He was amazing. Like, a Blade Runner was just insane, right? And when you watch Dune, he is, the way he handles scale is incredible. Like, it's, bro, like, the worlds are always so well realized. They are so just rich and beautiful. The colors are beautiful. It's just, dude, he's incredible. And the fact that they chose him to adapt Dune, it was just an incredible decision. It was so good, it made me read it. I read the first book. I saw the changes in the Atreides family between the book and the show. I was like, oh, okay, the Atreides family is pretty different in the movie compared to the book. And now I'm interested in reading it more. But yeah, I'm very happy with it. Great director. Just
Have you guys read about Lewis moving to Ferrari? What do you guys think about the move?
can
Do
I
you
go?
think he's gonna beat Verstappen? And how much do you think he was actually offered for the
Okay,
move?
so I'm gonna start off with a question because I am not big on F1. To me, it looks like a very boring sport. But I just want to understand what is the hype surrounding this. What is the scale? Maybe we can bring it to relatable terms.
Please.
What is happening here?
Please.
Because I've heard all about it. I'm like, what is happening?
I am the F1 guy here.
Mhm.
And I'm a Ferrari fan, so this is big for me. Now, to give you context, think about it this way. In football terms, let's put this in football terms. During peak Ronaldo-Messi era, when Messi was in Barca, the guy was in Real Madrid. Think about it like, yo, this guy just decided, no, I'm leaving Real Madrid, I'm going to join Barcelona. Just think of it that way. If Cristiano just like, yeah, dude, I'm leaving here, I'm going to my rivals, and I'm going to go, like, I'm going to join one of my main rivals. That's what it is.
Is Lewis in his peak right now? Is he on the down end?
He's still incredible. Because the W14 was very bad. The W14 was the Mercedes car. It was not the entire car itself, not just the engine. The car itself was very bad, but Lewis was able to push it to even at the end of the season, they were the third fastest car. So he can make a bad car look good. And now Ferrari wants to challenge again, and they got Lewis.
Who is his biggest rival, right? Because you said he went to join
One of his main rivals.
One off. So it's not a Messi Ronaldo.
It's not a Messi Ronaldo thing. This was more just a relatable thing, because I know you guys don't know
So
F1.
who is it though? Is it Leclerc?
The main rival is Verstappen easily.
No, from Ferrari.
Oh, from Ferrari, yeah, Leclerc, yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Leclerc.
But it's gonna be his teammate.
Now it's going to be his team.
Yeah, so is he gonna be the first driver now? Or is
So we'll have to see the dynamics. It's race week this week.
right?
The first week in Bahrain is happening. So we'll see who's going to be the main driver. All I know is Frank Vasseur, the team principal, does not like choosing favorites. Unlike Red Bull, Verstappen is number one.
Yeah.
Everyone else is number two. So we'll see how Ferrari handles it, I guess.
Wait, I'm on team gift. It's just people going around in circles. I don't get it, but I'm team Lewis. Lewis, I mean, shout out to him for bringing that spot. I think that's bringing the spotlight to me at least. Because I think we had, again, old head vibes. I remember Anton Senna. I think I had Anton Senna. I had Anton Senna on the Mega Drive. He had an F1 racing game where I had that game. And then obviously what happened to the poor guy. Then Schumacher was the next guy. Then I just dipped. But again, it's just people just racing around. But then Lewis brought it back. But then I see the Verstappen's coming in. So I know it from an overview. But I just don't like Verstappen's attitude. He looks like quite a...
Wait, I'm entering now. I'm entering this land of F1, bro. Now, why are we doing this when it comes to sport? Like, people are just driving around. You guys are just kicking your ball, bro. You know? Yeah, you're just kicking your ball, bro. Why am I watching, bro? Just, you know, why are you guys complaining? Why are you guys talking all the time?
And braking are two different things.
You just kicking.
Braking to turn right and Shibobo are two different things.
No, there isn't. There is.
I like what Bonga is saying because this is very subjective. Because people just spinning around. There's people just kicking balls.
Yeah.
There's men in spandex just lifting each other in a small square.
Yeah.
That's what these things all are.
That's what it is.
Stop favoring things.
Wrestling.
No, it's wrestling. No.
But the 369 is better than handbrake turn. I'm sorry.
You are playing.
And pitting.
If
pitting and undertake and pit stop.
You know
oh my God, he's going to do a pit stop. Everyone stop.
You know what's amazing?
How fast is that pit stop? Oh, it was like 2.2 split seconds.
Same thing with you guys.
Then I don't think I
he's going for the goal. How fast was he running? Oh my God. Oh, he's the fastest runner.
Approaching chalk. He's approaching chalk on the grass. There's chalk on the grass. He's approaching it.
He's good.
The curler.
Look. I'll just end it off by saying that, look, I don't understand the sport, right? In order for you to just go into something, you have to look at it. If it looks pleasing or looks entertaining, you're going to get into it. F1 for me is just not that. I'm sorry. But anyway.
But wait, the other one I forgot, my favorite, the Apex Predator. Randy Orton, RKO.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, RKO. The Apex Predator.
There's
versus overtaking. I'll take the RKO.
But anyways, Sia was telling us the other day that someone died while attempting to eat the hot chili chip, right? So I'm laughing, but this is fucked up. But yeah. Anyways, I want to know, dog, what happened, and also to open it to the floor. What do you guys think of the challenge? Would you try it, or have you guys seen any reactions to this, or seen people eating it?
The exact details I'm not quite sure of. All I've heard was someone ate the chili chip. I forgot what it's called, but someone ate it, went to the hospital, and they kicked their bucket. Just like, it's a rough way to go out. I'm not gonna lie. I shouldn't be laughing, but I went out to the chip, dog. It's intense. But here's the thing. Man. Okay, my bad. But here's the thing. Would I do the challenge? Maybe not the chili chip. But yeah, I would do like some hot stuff. Cause I ate one of those the Korean ones. What is it, bruh? It's the ramen one. I forgot what it's called. But the 3x spicy one. Yeah. That thing is hot, bruh. Yo, I ate that thing. It was an intense 45 minutes.
If that was hot, bro, imagine how hot the chip is.
Yeah. So trying to compare. Yo.
How many times hot is the chip compared to the
So
Korean?
from what I've seen is that it's not just it being hot, it's also very spicy.
Yes, but we have like a numerical value that helps you quantify that scale.
Infinity, dog. But no, anyways, there's the what do you call it again? There's like a score
Schofield rating.
Schofield of the chip, right? It's the highest, like over 100K.
No,
right?
I think there's over. It has to be 100 million.
Yeah.
Saying the most has to be over 100 million, not K.
Yeah, but it is like up there. Ghost. So there's the ghost pepper chip. There's forget these names because there's like a lot of different iterations. There's one that looks completely black. There's the one that looks red.
Yeah.
And then
For me, the reason I wouldn't do that chip challenge is because the body has a tendency of letting things that it doesn't like out. And the sooner it lets them out, the less digested they are. So that means after pain 1, there's pain 2.
It's 1.4 million.
It's 1.4 million.
1.7 Scoville units. I don't know what that means.
I feel like there's a reason you only get one chip.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh yeah, let me talk about my opinion about these challenges. I think South Park made it even funnier. There used to be like a plank challenge, and then there was like a news like, how long is this gonna be until someone dies? Till someone creates a new challenge, you know? Because there's always been a cinnamon challenge, Tide Pod challenge. It's always gonna be a challenge that's coming in.
The crate one
Yeah. So,
Mm.
and then they're gonna find a new challenge. So I can't wait for the new challenge. If I'm being honest.
But
Yeah.
that's a great point, guy. But I think the challenges that are, again, I've seen a lot of the TikTok version, right? Ones where people are annoying people, where people get in other people's faces, and I think there was one dude, this kid in Australia poured milk on people on a boat, and like he was over the bridge, and then they were going under the bridge with the boat, and he poured milk on them. Like that's dumbass. That's dumbass fuckery. That should get an uppercut, you know. I think if you, if you're doing it, if your challenge is yourself, that's fine. But I think there was one where they were stealing people's Kias, they were stealing people's cars and burning them or breaking them.
Yeah.
Like the challenges are getting a bit, and then I saw another one where these guys were blowing on this guy's ear at like a supermarket. And the third guy, he just turned around and started swinging. Imagine you're shopping and this guy's like, another guy comes in on the ear. Then the third guy came, he just
Stacked him.
started going for it. So I think that's the issue with the challenges. They're just going to people's spaces, they become too much. But yeah, so
This is why, like, you see the food challenges I don't have a problem with, as long as you can handle it,
contained,
right?
yeah.
It's contained. The problem is when you have like people like the guy who was going inside people's houses and stuff, then it becomes a problem. But if you're just eating a hot chip, bro, eat your hot chip, dog. No, it's not a problem.
All right. As of most of you guys know, don't know if you know this, guys. We are also in the process of creating our own video games. So let's check how the team is doing. Something just appeared in the box. Oh my god. All right, pick them up, guys.
Think first.
I'm number 5.
number one.
6. Go around.
Now you gotta touch the yellow one.
Yeah,
So I take a yellow one.
yeah, 6.
That's number one.
I'm number 5. Sorry. I don't have it.
You take it regardless?
You choose the one that the
Yeah. We're just gonna match our numbers.
I'm asking everyone to describe where you are at in your game dev in 10 seconds. So we'll go by the numbers. So number one, where are we? We are in a good space. We had a great presentation yesterday with the CEO. I'm happy.
Yeah, no, we are in a good spot. I am happy. Development is going well. I am personally happy, so I'm excited.
I am studying to write a test. I'm nervous as all hell. And if I pass, it's going to be great for everyone. If I don't, I have 6 months to prep again and go number 2. Oh, wait.
I'm personally happy with where the development process is. We're starting to learn how to scale things, how to understand how to make a full-scale game, and how to shut it down, and putting some of those things in document and practice is good.
Feeling good? That's about it.
Lots of headaches, good headaches, bad headaches. Everything's going well.
I have been asked to tell everyone about my role in the last TikTok video. So I'm assuming we're talking about the GTA one, right? If I'm not mistaken. I was just excited to see the game. GTA is probably like top 3, gaming series of just my favorites, right? So I was really excited. We've been waiting for more than 10 years, right? Seeing the same game ported from PS3, PS4, PS5. And now I was really interested to see what they were going to do. And that trailer was very hype. And I was very hyped when we were reacting to the video, right? So, yeah. So I might have taken over. But that just clearly shows my excitement for the game. So, yeah.
Yeah, I guess my input is that he is very passionate about GTA in a way I don't understand too much, because I like worlds that are just created to be unique and to be their own experiences, and GTA is way too close to real for me. I know you can do like crazy stuff, but I'm in Florida. It's just Florida, bro. I'd rather go to Jakku in Star Wars or something.
I hope there's a dog counter. I haven't heard any dogs this time. So that's my only takeaway from that video. How many times the dude say dog? So cool dogs.
Alright, so oh my god. Oh wait, no, this is for everyone. Thank you. Guys, we all have to draw Kamani from memory.
Wait, can we just draw him on the board here? Or do we have to draw him from memory? Okay. Now relax.
Pens down. Pens down.
You have to get it in, squeeze in that distinction, bro. You know?
Number 4. Oh, number 4. It's
Me? Let's see. Oh, okay. It's a good one. It's a good one. I want to hear these answers. Why did the FIFA office tournament stop?
Okay, I can answer this. I can give my 2 cents. Firstly, it was, I think, time, right? Because I think, I'm going to speak for myself, I was always down to play it, especially like playing with Ray because he's a good player,
Yes.
you know, and I can always have fun with Ray, right?
Yeah.
Whereas for the other people, I can't speak for them, right?
Yeah.
But from my observations, I could tell it was a time thing, right? Because we would plan, schedule tournaments where then people are not there on the day,
Yeah.
or some people I just don't want to play sometimes, you know. It was one of those things where it was cut time, and you know how FIFA is.
Yeah.
You set up a tournament, we kind of have to play it all during that time, right? Or we can set up like schedules to play on, like maybe Thursday is a game day, right? And then maybe not everyone is there, and then now we have to forfeit people's games, right? And then that's becoming unfortunate, right? But
Look, I know people. I think people were just dumb. Were what do you call oppressed by total football. That's why people just didn't want to be beaten completely, comprehensively. So that's internally they were like, let's come up with excuses. But I agree with what Gibbs said. I actually wanted us to get NBA. I think I'm tired of FIFA. But I want to get a different game also, like an NBA game and dunk on niggas. But
no, but you see, here's the thing about FIFA, right? Is that FIFA is an eternal game. You know, but
Give the other guys so we can hear their opinions on why it stopped.
I thought it was because people put money into this thing, and then we were like, nah, you know, because you know when I heard that the people are putting 250, I was like, with whose money? Like me put 250. That is like 2 sirloins right now. 250? Nah, fam. 2 sirloin packets.
I mean, I'll say this confidently.
Oh, real life. That's real life, yo.
Real life.
Do you have it with what do you call that thing? I'm dying to find a place that does surf and turf. No, I want lobster and
sirloin.
sirloin. Actually, I'm also a sirloin person.
How are we
yeah.
talking about food right now?
He said 250 sirloin. Continue.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think the main thing was time, obviously. But the thing that killed it for me, right, was the money. I'm not gonna cap. Like when the money came in, I was like, bruh, I am not playing this gift and Ray in this office. They're just gonna take all the kazaga, bruh. It's over.
So far, there's 2 opinions that said money, and one that said time, and one that said total. Okay. Okay. Do you have an opinion before I go in?
I mean, the reason it's not back because I'm here now, you know.
Okay. So
Chief,
I
you can pull
personally
through
think.
anytime. You know, but
Here's the thing,
We
right?
must still get the NBA.
Yeah, we'll still get NBA. I agree with that. So I think the reason why it died.
I think the way that it died is that it gets easily too emotional, easily too financially taxing, lots of arguments, lots of butting of heads, and that consumes energy that people might need to do their work, right? Besides the time, you need to conserve your energy for the other things that will stress you. I think something like Mario Kart or Need for Speed would have aged better, or maybe NBA.
I would like to interject. I completely disagree with you on that. I think every single form of competitive game is all of these party games.
If you get emotionally taxed from Mario Kart, you need to go to therapy, dude.
Fair enough, but I am
It's
saying
Mario Kart.
we've seen these things.
Says
where
the guy
party-
who
says the guy who
dude.
sweats in every single game he plays. That's
I don't
such
sweat in Mario
hypocrisy to the infinite power. It's crazy out here, guys.
don't sweat
It's
in
actually
Mario
crazy.
Kart.
He sweats in every game he plays.
Except Mario
Except
Kart.
Mario Kart. Now adding Mario Kart. He's capping. He's actually just lying. You know what?
This is how those challenges start, by the way, with these two capping to each other.
Wait, I'm not capping
You know, they choose a game, and then we're chilling, and then someone plays serious.
That was the last one, yeah.
It's a throwback to the live action. I wonder, I'd love to see live action of League of Legends. throw to gifts.
Wait. So, what exactly about live action are you talking about in League?
Like with real people, I don't know, like real dudes.
Duking it out on the rift?
know.
I don't know. That sounds too bloody for me.
Like a story.
Hey, wait.
Like a story, I get it.
Actually, it has to be good for all of us. Yeah. No, but like, yeah.
And then he doesn't call himself
To
a
your
sweat.
point,
Like a movie, but like, I mean, no, we've got what's the other show? Arcane. Yeah, like a story, but like with the real humans. I don't know if that will work or not.
I don't think it will
Yeah,
work.
I don't think it lands.
Yeah. No, but to your guys' point, right, about actually adding other games to the repertoire, I'm actually down for it because,
Yeah.
again, not all of us play FIFA,
What
right?
about NHL? The NHL? NFL. I love the NFL.
No,
Let's add more games. Let's add
Besides non-sports games, you are just adding more games, but Mario Kart, driving game, just add variety in
Yeah.
category as well.
There's other things that we could, like
Sure.
driving games. We
But
can
I still want to play with the Browns and smashing niggas.
Both of those sentences following each other is not a healthy thing.
I was gonna say no pause.
No, but like again, right? So there's FIFA, right? There's clear like the thing about the racing games is that all of them are like they've fully pushed to this online thing right now. So it's easy. It's not that hard to get split screen or like all of that, right? There's a very other obvious contender, right? It's fighting games, right? And we all know, right? So
You see,
Right,
so I see fighting games as like similar to FIFA. It will fall off because people will just sweat.
Yes.
I'm not saying I was not a sweat, but I'm saying there's some games that
no,
are
you're saying
so
you
light.
will sweat.
I'm saying there are some games that are so light that sweating just does not make sense anymore. But yeah.
It's funny you should say that. But anyways, yeah.
But anyways,
Actually-
segment.
actually, can we see our drawings? Actually, like compare. Is this like out of the scope?
Mind you, so if we,
Write your names on the place.
if we go
Okay.
in terms of a silhouette,
Don't draw. Write your name.
in terms of the silhouette, it's
today?
Today's the 28th. No, you even writing the dates. You're so proud of this, bro.
in terms of a shape, it's a
Signature as well,
it's a distinctive shape though.
Okay.
If someone had to draw this, they could draw
So
it.
wait, is this Kuma's one? Let me see yours.
Are we passing them around? Let's
Yeah,
play.
Yeah, I think what I'm realizing is that we all have a general shape of the hair.
Clockwise, okay.
Yeah, the hair, right?
Yeah, everybody has the same shape.
Clockwise.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, clockwise as order, bro.
We'll do it like 2 rotations and then we'll like keep it there.
Okay.
You even dated it.
Okay, okay, see ya.
You even dated it.
Yo, that chin, bruh.
I don't see I popped off. That's your
Wait, who's B? Wait, guys, who's B?
He is bumps.
Of course. So you can see. You can see. You can see.
I think everybody got the shape of the hair.
Everyone noticed the hair.
Yeah.
Off my Nat.
You wanted to draw his
Natty popped off. Holy bruh, look at this. Even like I can tell it's artists here, bruh. Some of us are just cooked, bruh. Okay, Kumo.
Right, bro. I messed up.
See, Kumo, you got the whiskers as well. I even put the vampire teeth. You see, people You know, you missed the points.
The hair is the stage. Yeah.
Look at Stats one. He's a chairman. Look at
Dude, I just drew what was on the board yesterday.
hey man. No, but I think
Now that I'm seeing it.
And the way he's like smiling.
you know, come on. Oh, so Kumo, actually, speaking to your point, it's actually like, as you said, like it's a very simple silhouette to follow, right? Because we know the hair is shaped in a specific way, which probably speaks more to the crown thing that you were talking about yesterday, right? So then I can like now start to slowly see it, like everyone, regardless of the drawing.
Yeah. Everybody knows. Mm-hmm.
So maybe it might be a thing where we can see if we can knock this crown philosophy in 3D.
I do think the 3D has contributed a lot to how we interpreted the hair, because I remember in the concept art, it was like you had some ones that were in front, someone at the back, and that's why you had the plonked version, right? Mm-hmm. But then when you guys were doing the 3D and you realized that the plonked version didn't work, you sort of made it like a sly fish straight in the front, which, yeah, like now it's like straight in the front. That's what helped me get the silhouette. If I had to draw the old hair, I'd be like, Ishnkana, what comes before what? So the 3D has helped.
I think you have it in rows, right? Here the back hair is in rows of, so it follows the front. So it's like a row, a smaller row. You know what I mean? Like the top one, and it goes back in the row. This one goes back in the row. Yeah, so I like that solution. Because then it keeps the main part, like you said, separated and distinct. Whereas the concept as it's. So I like the solution. Yeah.
Anyways, I was saying about Umbrella Academy since I was rudely interrupted. The first season for me, the intrigue was just boring, but because he was trying to understand the characters, and then there's like this mystery. Mystery was already solved in the second episode for me, so I'm just waiting for these people to just figure it out already, you know. And then after that thing was figured out, second season actually started moving for me because they had actual intrigue. You already knew the characters now. But hey, anyways, what's your opinion?
I thought they cooked first season, personally. Because I don't know anything about Umbrella Academy before that. So I went in blind, like somebody enjoys doing with known IPs. So I went in blind. First season for me, it cooked. I didn't follow up on any other season after that. First season cooked though.
Wait, so you didn't watch anything after that? Like you only watched season 1 a time? Or what? Okay, no. So for me, as Bonga said, that there was intrigue, right? Because for me it was a new thing, right? I haven't read anything. My first time hearing about it, I saw the trailer. It looked interesting. And then I watched it, right? Season 1, well, it was just learning about the characters, right? And having to understand the stakes and where they are. For me, I think season 2 and 3 really picked it off, right? Because in season 2 and 3, you had really interesting plot points, right? They may not be similar to the comics because I don't know what is happening there, right? But I really enjoyed it because there were some really, really cool, interesting things with Five, with Klaus as well, especially Klaus, because I think his power is really, really interesting, right? So yeah, for me, I really enjoyed it, and also Vanya is a big part of the story, right? I actually really like Umbrella Academy. Honestly, season 4.
Oh, it's season 2. Season 2 is the one with the end of the world, right? The one with in the 40s or 50s, I mean.
Yes, the 50s, yeah.
Look, I liked 1 and 2. I think 3 I wasn't really locked in. Yeah, because 2 is with the barn and that kid, and yeah, 1 and 2 were interesting. But then I'm on the stud chain of like, hey, sometimes the seasons you might like a season, but then you don't pick it up again.
Yeah.
And it's a commitment to watch a season. It's like I'm not gonna sit down and actually get involved. That's my biggest pain. Like I'll scroll through. I'm like, do I want to commit? And that's probably the hardest thing. The one thing that I did commit to recently was Castlevania Nocturne. I fucked with that. I don't know if I can swear, but that was dope. It even made me go back to watch the other Netflix, the first season. Is it 3 or 4? 3. Yeah, the one with. Yeah, so it made me go back to watch. So Nocturne was fire. But the commitment.
Anyways, we're moving to Castlevania. Anyways, oh wait a second. Apparently, there's ghost came in again, just knocked into the room, bro. There's something in that box, bro. You know, it just keeps happening. Let's check the box.
Well, you guys want to come on? There's nothing on this side. Yeah, you can have it. You can have it here.
Mine says one.
There's only 3.
Yes.
I can have one.
Okay, games that are nostalgic for us, right? Both video games plus board games. They could also be active games. That is also a game that counts. So, what are the games that are nostalgic to you guys? It's just nostalgia. You know that nostalgia rush, not the light one, the very heavy one. Yes.
So I know I keep mentioning Final Fantasy, but so for me, my best Final Fantasy was Final Fantasy 8. 7 was alright, but then I did the thing of trying to play Final Fantasy 8 now. That's a thing, bruh. Like the graphics, the polygons, they're cutting my eyes. So it was I think I barely made 10 minutes. I was like, I can't do this anymore. But Final Fantasy 8 was the best one. Was one of my favorite games. Monster Hunter on the PSP was a really good experience. I took guys to take that PSP with me everywhere, like dinner, lunch, wherever I'm meeting someone, I'm playing while I'm talking to you. I remember there was an arena where you could fight all 4 monsters back to back, and then like I think there was like the peak, and yeah, and then there was a time limit, so that was actually a dope time. And then I got my brothers into it, so my brothers were playing. Then there was a meetup. We used to have meetups in Joburg. I'm from Pretoria. I come from Pretoria to like some McDonald's here, and meet up with these guys and play. And then we had this, and I met there's like this guy and I think he was fiancé, but now they're married. And there's another guy, I forgot their names now. But one of them was Zia. Well, anyway, so we used to call ourselves the Katana Clan. You shut up. Wait, we used to all play with katanas. It used to be our main weapon on Monster Hunter. So we like play together, and then another meetup. I mean, I'm talking about leaving Pretoria just to come up here to play with. So Monster Hunter was actually a real vibe.
I was just saying that the topic is the game that's nostalgic, right? The people you played it with, you can touch on, but don't extend on that. There might be a question on the people we've gamed with back in the day.
Okay, I think I'm battling between 2 that I can really think of.
It was Zayn and Riyadh. I forgot it was Zayn's wife, man.
It's games. So if you have
Right.
2 or 3,
Because I'm trying not to think back on like the first game I played, and I cannot for the life of me think of that. But the game I do remember was in the PS2 era, GTA San Andreas and the Warriors. That time I didn't have a memory card, so I had to make sure that the PS2 never switches off. Those are good days. Those are good days. Though I never finished the games because every time I'm close to finishing, I needed to go sleep, and then somebody would switch off the PS2. I did not have memory card to save my progress, so I had to start over every time.
we definitely need to have a topic on that PS2 no memory card thing. I think we'll relate.
Yeah, so for me, I think biggest throwback, the first thing that comes into my mind is the Getaway Black Monday in PS2. That game,
It's the big rush.
It's the big rush because it was my second game, right? And the game I got a memory card with, so I was actually like able to actually like save shit, right? So then for me, the biggest one is that it helped me start to think when I'm playing, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't a thing when I'm starting
Very
to
little
like, very little. Well, I had the manual, right? So I was saved. But the game actually doesn't tell you anything, right? You just get there and you play and you're like, okay, how do I shoot? How do I arrest someone? How do I do this? It was cooked, right? So I had to like think and start exploring, right? Whenever I'm pressing a controller, right? I start pressing around and seeing the things I can do, right? That's when you start figuring things out, you start forming a pattern as to how to play, and then everything starts becoming, good. The other thing was that it was the first game that I actually played a lot, right? And I started figuring out secrets in that game where there's multiple endings in that game, right? And you have to trigger them in different ways.
I missed the name of the game.
The Getaway Black Monday. It wasn't.
Getaway Black Monday.
Yeah, my one, I know it very well. It's very easy for me. It's Bernard Revenge.
Okay.
Bernard Revenge was my first ever game. I remember. I'm not gonna tell the story. The story is too long. But that game was everything for me, and I think that's the main game that made me love playing with people, and that's why I play those types of games. That's why I play League. That's why I play fighting games. I think it all started with Bernard Revenge and playing races with my brother and my friends at Gas. It's just Bernard Revenge just has a special place in my heart. I love that game. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, for me, the game I can talk about is the one that taught me the button R3. Tenkaichi 2, right? That button, I was searching everywhere, and I just couldn't find R3. I had to open the thing, just be like, where is R3? And then you see the first thing, you see this thing. It used to be like a controller thing here, and it shows you R3, and it's got the analog stick, and you're like, what? This is an analog. This is not R3. And then you press it. Oh, okay. This is R3. Okay. That was the feeling I had. And I saw him Goku transforming. That was a feeling. And then I got excited when 4 is coming in. Got the first thing from 2 and then doing the things, and then you see it in the good quality, and you're like, okay, this is it.
It's a Dragon Ball Z game.
Yeah, it's a Dragon Ball Z game. So I'm gonna come with a very weird one for what's nostalgic, but I'll preface it by saying games that I did play early on that I played later on lost the nostalgia thing, right? So if you do play a game for a long time, like even in your grade 8s and 9s, I feel like it loses that nostalgia, even though you started with it in like grade 4 earlier, right? So for me, the games that have a nostalgia for me were games in this demo disc I have, which was Sly Cooper, this other 2D game I don't even remember the name of, Dragon Quest 3, Shadow of the Colossus was in there, and Ratchet Gladiator. Those 5 games, whenever I think of them, the nostalgia rush is just on a high note. And I think it's because I had very little access to them, a lot of anticipation, high emotion, and investment, and I never got to play them really. So that's why I think they have like that big of a nostalgia.
Shadow of the Colossus, though. Did you play what's that one? Ico. The follow-up. Was it the follow-up or the prequel sequel?
It was just a side game.
Yeah, those games are fire. But you reminded me of my retros are what? Have you heard of Micro Machines? Yeah, is it called Micro Machines? Fuck, I forgot the name, man. I think it was Micro Machines. But it was basically these little cars, and then you drive on like a table. Like the racetrack would be the table, or like there would be like a kitchen, or like be the. But then what happened with the cartridge? No, it was a PlayStation. No, Sega Mega Drive. No, the last thing I was gonna say on the cartridge, I could have 2 ports, normal 2-player. The cartridge had 2 extra ports, so you could be playing 4 dudes at the same time. That was innovative of the time.
It really was. Since you guys are gamers, or you call yourself gamers, with the yellow sheets of papers that you guys have, let's create paper planes, and then we'll see who has the most realistic. We will start in 2 seconds, right? 1, 2.
Most realistic, or you want the flag?
I want to look for the one that flies. I don't know about the realistic.
I don't know how to do that. This is cooked, right? This is cooked. Bruh, how do you? You guys. It's so over, bruh. No, it's so over. How do you make something fly?
That's what I'm going and then you just fly forever, bro.
I am cooked, bro. This thing is not flying, bro. This thing is flying.
So how's it going, gents?
This thing is flying.
No, I'm not sweating at all, bro. I'm just vibing. Mine is probably not gonna fly, you know. I just thought of something very simple and I just went with it, you know. Seems like you guys are just trying too hard right now. Kuma, how you doing over there? Looks like you're struggling, man. This is not origami, man. It is a plane. Nati went in. Full sweat mode. Of course, he's the boy. Papers down, guys.
Okay.
Kumo, leave it on the table, please. It's a challenge. Kumo, on the table, please. Kumo, on the table. No, but leave it on the table. It's fine. This is a judgment-free zone, Kumo. You know, it's a safe space, Kumo. Kumo, just leave it there. No.
Yeah. There's no moving on, blood. Oh shit, that looks actually sick. Alright, okay. Oh, that looks like what's the thing? What's the thing in Star Wars? It looks like a TIE fighter. Yeah. That's all for today, guys. This is to the camera, either that one or that one. Thank you for watching. Let us know who you think had the best Kamani sketch, who had the best plane. Clearly not me, but who knows. And yeah, join us next week. Please like, subscribe, and join us on our next podcast. Thank you.
Disputed PODS.